In this video, I'm going to explain about Ghana visa, types of Ghana visa, requirements, and application process. What the video to the full, all you need to know to obtain Ghana visa are fully covered. Citizens of fellow ECOWAS countries can travel to Ghana without a visa. Others require visas, including US citizens. The good news is that Ghana consulates and embassies are open Mondays to Fridays to attend visa applicants, and the process is easy. It is important to note that a person other than a citizen of Ghana entering Ghana must be in possession of a valid passport or other travel documents to identify himself or herself, and a valid visa where necessary to enter Ghana. You cannot just be entering Ghana without a document. Even if you are from ECOWAS nations who can enter Ghana without a visa, you must have a passport identifying document before the immigration officer can now know whether you are allowed to enter Ghana. A person who appears before an immigration officer and does not have a visa or an emergency entry visa may be granted a visa subject to conditions as may be prescribed by the regulation of Ghana and such other conditions that the immigration officer may impose on the person. In this regard, nationals from African Union member states who are not ECOWAS nationals may obtain a visa on arrival after the payment of required fees. So this is possible. Similarly, holders of diplomatic passports of some countries or persons in direct airside transit, as well as holders of official passport of some specialized agencies that are listed in the visa regime of Ghana, are exempt from obtaining a visa. If you need more explanation on any of this, let me know in the comment section of this video. Also note that there are two broad categories of Ghana visas: those visas issued outside Ghana and those issued in Ghana. Visas that are issued in any of Ghana's 56 diplomatic missions abroad cover single entry or multiple entry depending on your request. You can request for a single entry, you can equally request for multiple entry. So this entries covers for journeys between 6 months and 5 years. They will explain it to you and you pay accordingly. On the other hand, visas issued in Ghana include these ones I'm going to mention now: transit visas, emergency entry visas, visas on arrival, and re-entry visas. But if you apply for Ghana visa from outside Ghana, there are some basic requirements you must have. And Ghana visas from outside Ghana fall into 4 main categories, like entry visa, like business visa, study visas, and employment visa. There are basic requirements you must meet before you apply to any of these visas. Because if you're applying for Ghana visa from outside Ghana, they will ask you, what type of visa are you applying for? What is a mission in Ghana? What are you going to do in Ghana? So that will enable you to choose the kind of visa you are going to apply. And each of the categories have the basic requirements. Now let us start with the basic requirements you must have in all the visas, as long as you are applying from outside Ghana. Then I'm going to give you additional information peculiar to each of the visas you are applying for. Now, first and foremost, if you are applying from outside Ghana, you should be legally resident in the country where Ghana's mission is sited. That place you must be a legal resident of the country of the place you are applying for. It could be a place of origin, or if not, but you must be a legal resident in that country. There must be evidence of that in your possession. Then your passport photographs should have been taken not more than 3 months prior to the date of submission. Then you should attach a copy of a return ticket or a printout of your travel itinerary. It's very necessary. You're going to attach it in the document you present. Then you should have an international certificate of vaccination for yellow fever. Then your passport must have a validity of at least 6 months from that date of that application. At least it must have 6 months validity, their passport. Are you getting value from this video? Subscribe to the channel and like the video and share it to people you know that can benefit from this information. Reach me by means of the comment section of the video. Any information, any question you have, observation, let me know from the comment section of the video. I also like you to tell me where you're watching me from. That will also encourage me. Now, when I want to look at other requirements when you're applying for specific visas outside of Ghana. Now, we have talked about entry visa. Now, if you are applying for business visa, these are the requirements. So in addition to those basic requirements I've mentioned, if you're applying for a business visa, you should have a letter from your organization in the country where the mission is located, stating, among other things, the reasons for the visit in Ghana, and you should have a supporting invitation letter from your business associate in Ghana. So there must be an associate in Ghana that has invited you to Ghana because it is a business visa. So these documents should be attached alongside with those basic requirements. Then are you going for study visa? Then in addition to your basic requirements, you should have a letter from the institution in the country where the mission is located, stating the purpose of the visit, your financial means while in Ghana, and a letter of acceptance from the institution in Ghana where you are going to attend. Then for employment visa, in addition to those basic entry requirements, you should submit your employment contract. What company are you working with? Which company have employed you? What are you going to do in Ghana? What is the evidence that you have a contract in Ghana? So all these things are going to be presented in the Ghana embassy before they can now give you visa in line with your request. Remember to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thanks for watching.